Alrighty, what's going on? I'm just going to go through my cologne collection back behind me. I'm just going to kind of go through quickly through each bottle, what I have, what I enjoy. Yeah, and hopefully you guys catch a couple colognes maybe that you don't have or maybe you've been wanting to try. And yeah, we'll go from there. So starting here, I got this John Barbados Artisan. This is a good cologne. I just took this to the beach with us, with me and my family, a week of vacation. I took this and I actually took a bottle of my Versace Signature, which is almost empty. So I do have a big backup back here. Versace Signature as well, bigger bottle. Zoom in there, bam. Both good. Versace Signature is one of my favorite, probably out of my whole collection, probably a top five. Again, if I only could keep 5 colognes, this would probably be my everyday smell. Just a great clean smell, and it's not super expensive, maybe 60 bucks for this bottle. So got those. Actually the first time I smelled it, wasn't a huge fan, and then it's grown on me every time I've worn it. And then I took it to the beach, I wore it with the sand, pair of flip-flops. Really enjoyed it. It was great. And I have my Yves Saint Laurent couple clones here. I got a Cologne Blue and Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. This actually was one of the biggest shockers that I've ever purchased. When I first started buying colognes, I bought it off a review and I was so surprised. Yeah, it's just so surprised by the smell. It smells so good. If you do not have a bottle of this, again, I lean more blue, blue and green, fresh, clean smells. This one is so good. You will not be disappointed. I actually need to get another bottle. As you can see, I'm halfway through and I've only had it for a couple years. So I need to get a new bottle there. Got those. I own Dunhill Icon Racing. My wife loves this smell. Got the racing stripes. Very sweet. The bottle itself is heavy, man. You can lift this as like a weight. You know, I mean, this thing is ridiculously heavy. I want to get the original, the silver, which I heard is better, but I just can't get a hold of it anywhere. Valentino Uomo, great winter scent. Cool looking bottle too, if you can see. Wearing this with like a pair of jeans and a sweater and a pair of boots in the wintertime, great smell. Again, this is one that you can blind buy Valentino Uomo and you'll be happy with. A couple others, Halloween Man, very sweet smelling fall winter fragrance. And I apologize for going through this, but I got quite a few colognes and I want to kind of keep them in one video. Just a quick overview of my collection. Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. This is a copy, in my opinion, of Dior Sauvage, which I have a bottle of. Dior Sauvage is an amazing scent. I know tons of people wear it, but it's just so good. It's just such a good smell. I believe that my Prada Luna Rosa Carbon was a little bit cheaper, so if you want to know what this smells kind of like, you can get this guy, and you would probably still be pretty happy with that. I also have the Cool Body Spray of Sauvage. I toss that in my gym bag sometimes whenever I actually make it to the gym. Coach Platinum. This is a great winter almond scent. Smells really good. Yeah, just smells good and clean for a winter scent. I really enjoyed that. A couple others here. Jean Paul Gaultier. Everybody's seen that bottle before. One of the most iconic bottles of cologne. Sweet clubbing fragrance, as you've heard it said. But yeah, I really do enjoy it. It's very strong. I mean, 2 sprays of this. I think that's why it's called a clubbing fragrance, because literally you spray 2 or 3 sprays like you should and you're fine. But if you overspray with this guy, 4, 5, 6 sprays, you spray it on your clothes, everybody knows you're there. And sometimes not in a good way. So there's that. Acqua di Gio Profumo. Again, this would probably be in my top 5. This is a great smell. I love it. I wear this a lot. Unfortunately, to funerals and weddings. I'm also a pastor, so unfortunately I end up in a lot of funeral situations, suit and tie situations. I really enjoy this. It smells so good. It just smells different. There's the incense note in here that also smells clean. It's kind of hard to explain, but you definitely, if you've never smelled this, at least get your nose on it. Go to a store or buy a sample. Yep, I got my Spice Bombs. These are both great colognes. The original Spice Bomb was also a blind buy that I bought off a video review. So surprised at how good it smells because I'm usually not a fan of spicy colognes. And while this one is spicy, it just doesn't smell. I think when I used to think spicy, I used to think Old Spice, and it kind of ruined it for me. But this is so good. You'll be very happy with that. And Night Vision smelled this in a store and bought it the next day on a discount website. Love it, but it just doesn't last as long as I would like. But it's a great smell. Very sweet as well. Yeah, I might miss some of these because I know I'm going back and forth. I got my Green Irish Tweed, again, one of my favorite, probably in my top 5. My wife's probably one of her favorite colognes for me. Just smells so good. I also have, coming down here, got a remake of Green Irish Tweed by Dua Fragrances. I wear this sometimes because it's a lot cheaper than the Creed bottle. This is also a remake of Bleu de Chanel and Marcia Mangella scent. What else have I not hit up here? I think I hit all those. Yeah, so coming down here, I got my Mont Blancs. I got a bunch of Mont Blanc colognes. All of these are all Mont Blanc here. Yeah, so this one is very good. I know a lot of people compare this and think it's kind of a remake of Creed's, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but the most popular cologne out there, the one that everybody's remaking. But yeah, this is a great smell. It smells clean, smells fresh. If you don't care what brand you're buying or what if it smells like something else, this is a great Mont Blanc fragrance. Yeah, it's just so good. And I think this is a 200 ml. Yeah, it is. So 200 ml there. Mont Blanc Individual. I love this scent. Kind of like smells like fresh laundry to me. Fresh laundry. It's not a big, it's weird. This bottle's almost like as thin as a piece of paper. It's so thin. So I don't know, there's not a ton of juice in it, but it's very good. I've probably worn this probably 10 times, and as you can see, there's still quite a bit left. So yeah, that's Mont Blanc Individual. Mont Blanc Starwalker, if you can see that there. These are good scents. They just don't last very long. It's also kind of a fresh, clean smell. There's that. And then this is a Mont Blanc. This is more of, as you can tell by the color, kind of a fall fragrance. Yeah, it smells super sweet. I smelled this actually first I think we got a mailer, like a magazine, and this scent was in there, and it smelled so good on the little crease where they make it smell. And yeah, I had to purchase that, so added that there. A couple others, exceptional because you are. If you ever order from FragranceNet, I think for probably 20 orders in a row, this always came in as a sample. And so I eventually bought it because I kept getting compliments when I'd wear the sample. Nothing special about it, but it's a good smelling cologne. Got a bunch of Versace Eros, also known as a clubbing fragrance. Smells great. I know actually a handful of people that wear this cologne, and it's good. I've noticed it. I've called it out on people. I've complimented people that have wore that. Versace Eros. Another one of my favorites that nobody ever talks about, Versace Blue Jeans. Actually, I have a couple bottles of this. I have a bottle here. I have a bottle in my office at the church. I have a bottle in my home office, and I have a bottle in my car because it's only like $20 or 25 bucks. And it just smells so good to me. Doesn't last super long, and also my wife hates the smell, so I don't know why I keep buying it, but it just smells so good to me. But she's not a fan, so I try to spray it in places she does not go. Also got this one, Versace Cologne. Very spicy, smells very old-fashioned. Not a super fan of it, but I've worn it a couple times. Green, spicy smell. Alrighty, then I got my Kenneth Cole smells. Oops, down goes the vetiver. I'll pick that up. I have Kenneth Cole Mankind. I love this scent. As you can see how much is gone. Kenneth Cole Mankind. Smells so good, but this doesn't last. As long as you spray it, it doesn't last. If I sprayed it right now, it'd be gone by the time this video is over, but I'll spray it. Yeah, it just smells so good. It's worth, again, having your nose on it just to know what it smells like. I would like to know if somebody else make something similar to this that lasts long, because I'd buy it. Kenneth Cole, Mankind, and then Kenneth Cole Reaction. This is probably my 10th bottle of Reaction. I've been wearing this for a long time. My wife loves this scent, so she buys this. She buys Kenneth Cole Reaction and one of the Lacoste smells that I'll get to. She's a fan of, but this smells very clean, very fresh, yeah, very green, as you can see by the bottle. But I remember spraying items of mine with this, and a year later I could still pick it up. So it's a good cologne. All right, there's Kenneth Cole colognes. Pick up my vetiver by Guerlain. I dropped that. If you like vetiver, it's a good cologne. I actually just got this recently as a tester, as you can see. But I do enjoy a good vetiver smell, so Guerlain's vetiver is pretty good. A couple others. So Vulgari, this one here, I've seen videos on it. As you can see, the bottle itself, I washed it because it got a little dusty and the paint all chipped off of it. So that wasn't cool. Also, you can see I've had this for probably 2 years and I have not worn a lot of it. Not a fan. I've heard good 2 or 3 people give good reviews. To me, it smells almost like an old woman at times. So yeah, not a fan of this. But to each their own. Of course, got Davidoff Cool Water, which again is just like these. It's kind of like my Duo remake of Green Irish Tweed, and these smell very similar. Again, this is $25, this is $30, and this is, $300. So yeah, I like having these to spray when I want to smell this a little bit, but don't want to spend $25 a spray. So there's those. I have this Extreme Speed by Michael Kors. I just picked this up recently and haven't worn it much, but it's actually not bad. It's a little bit more spicy than I like, but I'm going to give it a try. I'll probably give it a try here when it gets a little cooler out. But yeah, I enjoy it so far. So far, so good. A couple of my Lacoste fragrances, if you can see here, I've got quite a bit of them. Quite a bit of Lacoste fragrances. I got Lacoste Live. I'll come down here a little closer. Got my Lacoste Live, which is supposedly a makeup of a bunch of their clones. I enjoy this. It's not bad. That one had to grow on me. Lacoste Pour Homme. Yeah, some of these just have different. I enjoy them because they're just so different. So, anyways, yeah. So as you can see, I got a pretty large collection. I'll hit some more videos later. All right, thanks.